Joining us today from KTS Leadership and Consulting, we have the owner, Eric Smith. Eric, thanks for coming in.
Welcome in.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so you have a big event coming up. It's a leadership conference. Tell us all about it. What's going to be going on?
We call it the Purpose-Driven Leadership, and it's February 27 and 28. It's on the campus of the University of Charleston, beautiful location. It's in the Irma Bird Gallery, which is just a beautiful venue. Really the purpose behind the conference is, I've been teaching, I'm a retired police officer. I've been teaching leadership for about 10 years to law enforcement agencies around the state and other states. And what I want to do is take those principles that I've learned and through, I've got a master's degree in leadership from UC, and take all of that, wrap it together and present it to business leaders and entrepreneurs. And it's just such a difficult time for businesses that try to give them the tools that they need to succeed. And about 30 years worth of experience of leading either in the private sector or with volunteer groups, nonprofits, a couple, and with the police department, which is a unique and dynamic experience. Trying to lead there, and use those experiences combined with really good scholarly scientific studies to show what works in leadership, and kind of present that to them so they can have tools to better their business. So
that's a great idea. Yeah. So who do you think should attend? You mentioned businesses. Are you looking for people who are just starting up a business?
Absolutely. I think it'd be great for entrepreneurs because, people may think they've got an idea about how to lead or how to interact with their workers, and this will give them the tools to, better adapt with that. So entrepreneurs, business leaders, anybody in the management sector, it would be great for. And one of the things I've been trying to do with my leadership with law enforcement, I'm bringing over to the private side, is I've really been trying to introduce topics and tools that not only work for you in the workplace, but work at home as well. So those skills are transferable to your personal life.
What are some of those examples, if you don't mind giving us
a big part of this conference is about emotional intelligence. So there's a big block on EQ. So your self-awareness and self-management, your relationship management as well. So all of those tools, I think one is a foundation for any type of leadership in business, but it's also a great foundation for your personal life with your family, your wife, and your kids. To better manage everyday stress. I mean, and just
sometimes can be easier said than done, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah. And that's where if you kind of manage those EQ principles, it helps you build some resilience and some patience with the hurdles that life throws at you. So.
Yeah, and I noticed you've got quite the lineup.
I do.
Of speakers.
I've been very, very lucky. We've got retired Major General Jim Hoyer. Used to be the Adjutant General of West Virginia. I wish I could learn the leadership that he's forgotten over the years. Just what a great resource. Mayor Amy Goodwin. The mayor of the largest city in the state of West Virginia is doing a great job there in Charleston. And Ben Salango. There's one portion of this. I do the leadership is kind of in tiers. You get servant leadership that's about dealing and how to lead the people that are actually on the ground performing the functions. The next level up is kind of your middle managers, because they got to deal with the different groups and that leadership. And what I think is great about Ben Salango when he agreed to come on is, he's got the Shawnee Sports Complex that he developed, and he brought all of these people in that for that, and just did a phenomenal job in such a quick time, and just be able to hear his insights on how he got all those groups together to forward that project. It'd be great. So.
Well, remind everyone how they can come be part of the audience.
You can go online. The KTSLeadershipConference.com is the website. You can register there. My email address is there. You can, all of the questions. You can email me, call me if you have other further questions. But anyone can attend this. It's open to anybody. Just to pre-register to make sure everybody's got seats and available. So
that's a good idea.
I've learned so much just by you sitting here talking with us today. So I bet this panel all together is just going to provide us with a wealth of knowledge.
I think it's going to be phenomenal, and I'm just super passionate passionate about leadership in itself. You know, I worked through the years with the police department, various different roles, and you know, as a leader and a supervisor, those two things can be different. And then I began taking classes at the University of Charleston. I got my master's. I'm working on my doctorate of executive leadership from them, and their school of leadership is just phenomenal. They you know, they have certificates for EMS and certificates for law enforcement and small business as well, and to kind of partner with them to be able to use their venue has just been really special as well.
Well, and just hearing you talk about your life experiences, all the things, that's so crucial when people are starting out in their own business.
It is, and you know, when you look at law enforcement, where the background I came from, when you can lead those individuals, and you know, I work from the civil service industry, so that's got its own interesting dynamics to itself, you know. So
now's a chance for people to learn from you and others.
And I think if you can lead in the civil service realm, then you can lead anywhere, because it's you know, it's kind of nuanced. It's you know, it's you know, I hate to say it, but it's difficult to discipline or fire somebody in the civil service. So what I learned to do is you know, I had a great group of guys that worked for me, and you know, I learned how to navigate those things. Like, you know, one of the things that you know, I wanted to teach and put out there is about you know, set your expectations. I think that's one of the big failures in leadership today is a leader doesn't make known what he wants, you know, what his expectations are. And the flip side of that is, you know, that it comes to communication, talking to your people. What does your people expect out of you as well? And I'm a big proponent of this servant leadership, where, you know, my job is not for people to serve me, it's for me to serve them and to make sure that they have all the tools that they need and the training they need to be able to perform their tasks and do their job.
Well, thank you for stopping by and talking about this event, and hopefully there'll be a good turnout for it.
I hope so.
Yeah, you're in to learn a lot, so make sure you sign up ahead of time. Thanks so much.
Thank you all very much for this opportunity.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.